Hi, this is Joe Stokley again, broker owner of Stokley Properties, serving the greater Walnut Creek, Contra Costa area, full service property management. With Mr. Pete Paredero again today. Thanks for being here, Pete.
Thank you.
Realtor extraordinaire from the Dudum Real Estate Group. And the conversation we're going to talk about today is how we can best benefit our client, the property management client, and the real estate agent client with purchasing an investment property. And we thought it would be helpful to you out there that is ready to purchase their first or their second, third investment property, the relationship that we have working together to help serve your needs. So, Pete, why don't we start off as far as how it all begins? People are looking for a home, they come to you. Where does it go from there?
So occasionally I'll get calls from investors, and for them it's important to find out whether, for me it's important to find out whether they're first-time investors or whether they have multiple properties, kind of educate them a little bit in the market, and talk a little bit about what their potential returns are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also tell them that you have to get your CPA on board, and you also have to get a property manager on board if you're going to do this, or if you're are you going to self-manage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically with somebody new coming to me, what I do is I tell them that they have to kind of put their team together, and there's nothing more important than the property manager for most of the investors that I've worked with. So I try to get them to talk to the property manager pretty early in on the in the process,
Mm-hmm.
just so they can learn about what that's going to be about. Because really, if someone's a first-time investor in particular, I want them to have a good experience doing it.
Oh, sure. You want them to come back and buy another property, another property, another property. And when
Absolutely.
it comes time to sell, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
For you and for them, mostly.
Exactly. So
Okay.
that's kind of what's important. What's important to me, and why I put forth that property manager is that first person that you want to contact and talk to.
Well, I think it's terrific because it helps you and your business to establish that you have a strong team that your client could come to and take care of all of his, mostly advice. All right, you've done this multiple times, so hey, get your CPA involved. Get the right type of insurance on the property. Property management. All the things that it's going to take to have a successful experience and be profitable owning an investment property. And in turn, what we do, Pete would call up and say, hey, Mr. Smith is going to be giving you a call, looking into your services. Hey, I'm happy to talk to people about what we do or how to help them. And if we do get them as a client, all the things we do as far as prepping the property, leasing the property, collecting rents, managing it, the whole 9 yards. But the agreement I have with realtors such as Pete is if you refer a client to Stokley Properties, that's your client. We got them from you. When the day comes, maybe a year, 3 years, 5 years, that they're ready to sell that property, I can't force or make the person work with you, but hey, I definitely mention your name and let you know that, hey, Mr. Smith's looking at selling his property. The relationship I have with Pete and a lot of other realtors out there is very important to me, and that's my word that you will never see a Stokley Properties for sale sign in front of a property that you referred to us. So I think we got a really terrific relationship, and
that allows us both to be very, bring value added to our client. If I have somebody who's interested in listing a home, and maybe there's a family passing or whatever that situation may be, my conversation, and I know yours is as well because we've talked about this before, but my conversation with them is what is best for you and your family. Is it to list this house? Are you aware of what rents are at this time? Rents are strong. And there's been many times where somebody said to me, and I know it's gone the other way as well, they said, hey.
Pete lost the listing.
But that's okay. Okay. Because
hey,
really that's
whatever best for them.
That's what's best for the client.
I want you to be successful out there. I always do tell our clients or people that have properties, speaking as a real estate investor myself, if you don't have to sell the property, don't. There's some people, they need the money or whatever, they have to split it up with their siblings. So sometimes you have to do that.
Right.
But if you have a property and you can get high rents and make some money off it, why not? It's something to explore. But we're both here to help people that have those questions that may need sales or property management or both. So feel free to give either one of us a call. And again, thank you for joining in. I'm Joe Stokley with Stokley Properties. Have a good day.